Well, it's time to leave Redondela. There's a coffee shop right below the hotel I was staying at. Really reasonable. I think I had 2 espressos and a really good croissant for $5. This is a really beautiful town. It's got a real old part to it. It's a bit of a maze, so you got to make sure you're paying attention and catching the signs as you head out of town. Today's trek's to Ponteverdra, which is about 13 miles away. Stopping at a church for a little prayer and to get my passport stamped. Then on my way. So this part of the Compostelo is close to the water, although I really haven't seen much water, so I was hoping I was going to find some water along the way. This part of the trip, I'll be heading up over a hill into a little fishing village, and on the way I finally found the water of this bay called Rio de Vigo, which empties into the Atlantic. And there's several of these bays along the coast of Spain on the way up to Santiago. On the trail, there was a señor and his grandson selling tuna empanadas, and they were muy delicioso. After a couple hours, I hit the fishing village of Oponte, and it was really charming. You can tell it's a very old, historic town. Now it's up and over another hill, but this one's not so bad and took only about an hour. On day 5, I was commenting on how the walk just didn't seem quite as pretty as the other walks, and I was right about that. Yesterday's walk, and especially today's walk, they were bucolic-ishes. So sorry if they're too long. There was just so much stuff to take video of. I got over the hill and into the sort of pasture meadow area for a while. I still had about another hour and a half to go to my destination of Ponteverdra. I reached the town of Ponteverdra and still had about 15 minutes to go to find my hotel. Took a little break and then went for a walk. Today's rosary was for all the people that have had an impact in my life or changed who I am. And I wanted to start early so I thought of course, my parents and my beloved grandmother, Nanny, who was the sweetest, most sincere person I've ever known. Then, of course, my siblings, Sheila, Aaron, and Sean, and a lot of you that are on this call. But as I really started to pray on this, I came to the realization that sometimes it was just maybe a one-time encounter with somebody to people that I have been with my entire life. And so my one rosary became 4 rosaries, and I wasn't even close to being done. And then certainly when I think about for the last 33 years with my wife Rhonda and all that I've learned from her, and then my poor kids, because they've been listening to me tell them how the world works all these years, but I've actually learned so much from them. I mean, truly, I've learned a lot from you guys. So I love you all, and I'll be praying for the people that have helped you in your life tomorrow. God bless you all. And remember, stay thirsty for God, my friends.